In Method 18, we talked about looking at someone as an object versus looking with love. The same set of eyes, just the way you look, makes a lot of difference. The following methods are about the way you look. Method number 30. Eyes closed. See your inner being in detail, thus, see your true nature. Your eyes move when there are certain volitions exercised by you. This happens even in dreams. You might have heard about REM sleep. If your eyes move, that means you're dreaming. A dreamless sleep is where your eyes won't move and become static. Why? Dream is nothing but a thought process. Each eye movement is joined to the thought process. So, if eye movement stops, thinking process stops. Or, if thinking process stops, eye movement stops. Remember that from Is No Mind Focus video, we explained that mind is a process. Mind is just a movement, a thought process, always in the moment. It doesn't like to stop. That is why in method number 9, method number 13, eyes were fixated at something, thereby stopping the thought process, thereby creating the no mind experience. To clarify, you never actually stop the movement. In method number 25, we explained this. It's like an unstoppable earthworm. But all you did is that instead of letting it go outside, by stopping the forward movement, you let it go inwards to the center. The same happens when you stop your eye movements. You didn't really stop it. You have just made your consciousness to move inwards. So this technique says, close your eyes. That isn't enough though. It asks you to see inner being in detail. Well, you can't see your inner being just by closing your eyes. Closing your eyes won't do anything. The movement will still be there, so you're still outward. Now, besides closing your eyes, stop the movement as well. What happens? You will move inwards. That's the goal of this technique. Stopping your eye movements is not what you think. This is really subtle. Pay attention when you do it. Just close your eyes and stop moving your eyelids. Pay attention. You see some subtle pressure to keep moving. It might not even look like your eyelids are moving, but you'll naturally be moving your eyes. Stopping eye movements is crucial. You can feel it when you succeed. If you're not seeing any difference, then you're not stopping your eye movements. There's also another aspect to realize here. When you close your eyes and stop eye movement, the focus moves to the third eye naturally. It's true the other way around as well. There won't be eye movement once you focus on the third eye. We talked about third eye in method number 5. Once you move inwards, now you can do different things and make it a method. For example, move towards your toe, slowly move upwards, feel each and every part of your body from inside. Note that you're not using your eyes to move to these parts. Again, absolutely no eye movement at all. So if you can watch your body from inside, you can never fall into the trap that you are just your body. That's just the first step. Go deeper, deeper, realize your true self, experience it. A simple question: what's your true self? So you're not the body, not the mind. At some point, you'll go to the core. What is it then? Who are you? Let's say I answered, you're some X. So when you close your eyes, what were you doing? You're just witnessing, yes? You witness your body, so you decided you're not the body. Say, you witness your mind, which is just a thought process. Now you know that you are beyond mind. Remember, all you're doing here is just witnessing. So to find what you are means If my answer X is right, it means that you should be witnessing X, right? So if you're witnessing X, then you can be X. Who are you? Do you see what's happening here? Do you see why any enlightened person won't give you a direct answer? It's not because they don't know. It's because it's not a knowledge. It's not something you possess. It's something you realize. If you turn on light, you see it because the light is reflected by certain objects around it. Let's say you are the light itself, but you don't know. You've identified yourself with the object the light is reflecting on. By looking inside, by witnessing, all you're doing is looking for objects. By and by, you will realize everything is just an object for your light. You will start realizing that you're different than the object. Now, if you still keep looking, aren't you a fool? Can the light look at itself? It can't. There's no answer. The answer is simply, you are light. It's not something you witness. You'll come to a point where you will just realize it. Nothing can be said about it. There is no self-knowledge.